Hello everybody, this is episode 8 of my Hollow Knight Let's Talk Lore series. It is currently 9:59 p.m. on February 28th, 2021. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day whenever you find yourself watching this. So, in the last video, whenever we had ended, we finally found a stag station back to Green Path, and we were about ready to figure out what this section was over here. I believe there were 2 different entrances we could take, so let's go ahead and see what we can find. So in this video and the last, I've been saying what day it is, and I think I'm going to include the times too, just so that you can see if I'm recording multiple things like in one sequence, rather than it being like one day after the next day after the next. Let's go ahead and rest here so we can have our save point. But yeah, I'm wanting to I don't know, I guess give you guys a bit of an insight to see how far ahead the uploads are, or how far behind the uploads are behind the upload date, in case you guys have any comments or anything that you want to leave behind, and you'll know whenever I can get to them. So I think this is the only way we can go, right? I think that if we were to go back up, there wasn't anything we could find. I'd be absolutely certain first. Because now that I think about it, I feel like there was something up here. This is where we found the 2 Geo guys. Wasn't there something here? Hold on. I'm just gonna go up here really quickly to make sure. No, okay, there wasn't. Alright, just my memory playing tricks on me. I want to get some souls so I could be fully healed up. There you go. Hey, you dickhead. Alright, let me kill this guy real quick. I say that, and then I'm just gonna die to him. Oh, hey, buddy. That's rude. There you go. Oh, that's right. So that is the charm that lets me just get Geo brought back to me, which is very convenient. I'm just gonna rest back at this bench to get my health up, and now I have full soul. Boom. Nice. Yeah, one of my complaints is, for some reason, whenever you start the game back up, you don't have any soul left in your soul vessel, which really sucks. Because it means that you would just have to restart and get everything filled back up. I mean, it's no big deal, you know, you just have to hit an enemy a few times, but still, it's a bit inconvenient. Anyhow, we are now in a brand new area. Let's go and see what there is to see. Any breakable walls or anything? Doesn't seem like it, but we have Hornet. And it looks like she is looking over the corpse of somebody else who looks a lot like us. They have the same nail, the same, almost the same head structure, I should say, and they have the same cloak. So let's see if she has anything to say. Come no closer, ghost. I've seen you creeping through the undergrowth, stalking me. This old kingdom, a terrible thing awakens. I can smell it in the air. I know what you are. I know what you tried to do. I cannot allow it. Alright. And now we officially have her name. It's Hornet. So she said that she knows what we are, which means that she knows more than we do at this point, right? Because as I said in the last episode, we don't have any concept of who we are as a character. Oops. Whew, that was close. Also, listen to this music. It's so good. I'm gonna heal up. Actually, hold on. I'm gonna turn up the music audio for a bit. I'll turn the sound volume. I want to be able to enjoy the song as I'm playing through, because it's just so good. Nice. Ouch. I probably could have healed up right there. Let me heal up right here. Ooh, nice dodge. Ooh. Ouch. Oops. Let me heal up real quick. Ooh, it's close. Yeah, this is the best part. Listen to this. Ooh, it's so good. Oops, sorry. I don't want to end the fight too quickly. Heal up real quick. Ooh, thank you for waiting, Hornet. That's very kind of you. And there she goes. Damn, a shame we couldn't have listened to the full song. It's so good. Alright, so before we talk to this guy, first let me go ahead and get my audio turned back down. Wasn't that such a good song though, right? I love it so much. Let's give it, I think here is what it was before, or 6.8, but let's get it up to 8.8. Yeah, right here looks fine. Okay, so we did get a journal entry about her. Hornet, skilled protector of Hallownest ruins, wields a needle and thread. And it appears as if we will find her one more time. We have to defeat her one more time to get the hunter's notes, so that might not be the last that we see of her. And let's see what this guy was holding. The Mothwing Cloak. It's a dash. Use the cloak to dash quickly along the ground or through the air. So finally we have a mobility upgrade. Thank fuck. Boom. Bang. Boom. Bow. Oops. Whoa.
Would it seek to break the seals? They cannot be undone. They must be undone. Let us sleep, little shadow. Return to your darkness. Allow us our peace.
Well, that sure was something, huh? Okay, so the three people we saw, right? If you looked at their faces, and I actually am. I'm gonna go ahead and try to right here cut to showing their faces again in slow motion. And if we remember correctly, on the Temple of the Black Egg, it also has 3 masks. I drew a lot of attention to it in the second episode, I believe, and I can go back to it in this episode, or I might just cut it right here to where you can now see the picture of the Black Egg. And those 3 people, they said that they wanted rest, I believe. Hold on a second. I'm going to go ahead and pull up their dialogue. Alright, so they say, would it seek to break the seals? They cannot be undone. They must be undone. Let us sleep, little shadow. Return to your darkness. Allow us our peace. So, very similar to they too are sleeping. And something must not be undone? But what is that something? If we were to use our context clues, we know that they're on the Temple of the Black Egg. And if we think way back to the very first episode with the opening cinematic, which I'll be playing right here, we saw what looks like an orange thing awakening within something's face, and its face cracks. And I believe it might have also shown the location which it's in. I'll know whenever I'm rewatching this now. But they're wanting their rest, and they have these things called the seals. I don't want to fully disclose what's going on, but they have seals that cannot be undone, but must be undone. What could those seals be sealing? And how is that connected to the Temple of the Black Egg? We shall find out in time. Okay, so here is the tutorial showing us how to dash. Boom. It lets you make actually pretty fair distances, which is very convenient. This is the beauty of that charm, by the way. Now that I don't have to pick up everything, I can just go ahead and get it. Actually, I want to see what's here to the right really quickly. Is there anything? Maybe like a breakable wall? Yeah, here we go. That's just showing us how to get back. And now let's see. Let's see what's to the right. Or, I'm sorry, to the left. Okay, or I'm just going to keep trying to take a swim. There we go. Okay, I'm just going to keep taking swims. There we go, finally. And we are back to the nice peaceful music. So, Hornet, she said, hold on, let me get her exact dialogue. I'm gonna go ahead and cut again. Okay, she said, the This old kingdom, a terrible thing awakens. I can smell it in the air. I know what you are. I know what you tried to do. I can't allow it. And in addition to that, those three figures, they had said something about the seals, right? And how they need to continue their rest. So perhaps Hornet knows what us, the character, is trying to do, and how that might possibly interrupt their rest. Let's keep going. Lake of Un. So this is a pretty important area, right? We've heard a lot about Un. In the last episode, we established that she was yet another dreamer character who bore Green Path solely from its dreams alone. And now we have the Lake of Un. Let's go ahead and see what's inside here. And here's a familiar face. Quirrell. Oh, hello there. Seems we both tread far from the path. I can hardly believe those dusty old highways led to such a lush and lively place. This building suggests some form of worship, though its idol has clearly been long forgotten. Doubles equally well for a moment's respite. I assume the thing that he's talking about worshiping is this creature slug looking thing behind us, which, you know, let's just think about it. This is called the Lake of Un, and this is a temple that was meant to worship somebody, probably Un, and now we see that there's this slug thing. So I think from this point we can infer that Un, the person who made Green Path, is some sort of slug. I saw a strange fellow out there. He seemed quite taken by the lake. I'd planned to offer greetings, though figured I'd first tend to my nail on chance our meeting goes poorly. Your nail looks a fine instrument, but it's showing signs of wear. I'd wager up there it would take you far. Down here, however, I suspect you'll soon meet dangers the surface world cannot match. Hallownest is perfect for vigilant explorers such as us. So tense and thrilling. In this place, you're either alert or you're dead. There we go. Same dialogue. Okay, so he had mentioned that there was a guy out here who was captivated by the lake. And I don't want to disturb him yet. This is a... I'm just going to have to spoil it right now. This is a non-respawnable enemy. And he does have something that we'll be interested in, but only later in the game. So I'm not even going to get him to aggro onto me. I'm just going to leave him be. But we will come back here later. And to guarantee that, let's go ahead and put a marker. This place is very important, and we'll have to come back later. Past him is the actual lake, which is just more of this acid, which is non-traversable at the moment. So we will be back here, I promise. Normally I would try to explore every single crevice possible, but I remember that guy has some lore that we don't have access to just yet. So we will be back later on in the game. Alright, so Hornet. Who is this character? She's listed as the protector of Hallownest, and she knows who we are. And that's about as far as our knowledge of her goes, right? We don't really know much else. Actually, I don't want to rest at the place just yet. Oh, come on now, game. I wanted to go back up because up here there was a spot that we couldn't get to just yet because it was just a jump we couldn't make. So let's go and do that now. Oops. Aw, come on. Really? Can I? Okay, I guess you just can't make that jump, huh? Oops. Alright, dude's got the jukes. Hey, watch it, pal, watch it. I wonder, what is this area behind us? Just more vines, maybe? I don't know. Alright, and this is where we had found Zote, where he was getting killed by the... Oh, I remembered while I was editing the video last night for the last episode when we rescued Zote that we didn't see what the lore on that character was. So let's go to our journal real quick. Oh, get out of here. and I believe it was called the Elder Vengefly? No, Vengefly King. Here we go. Patriarch of a Vengefly colony swoops at intruders and cries out for reinforcements if threatened. And let's also check our inventory, because I don't think that we checked. Yeah, we didn't check the description for this. Fragment of a white vessel made to contain soul. And now let's see what the Mothwing cloak says. Cloak threaded with Mothwing strands. And then just lets you dash. I wonder what Mothwings are. Unless it literally means the wings of a moth. Which, yeah, I guess that makes sense. I'll have to remember that for later. Moths, as it turns out, are a type of bug that we have not seen yet in the game. And they are, let's just say, they're very relevant to the story. Oh, we got a bit more lore, and that was on the tick-ticks. Spends its time tapping its way through the roads and caverns near the surface of this kingdom. If you're patient, you can wait for it to come to you and pick it off. I love that the hunter is implied to have been all throughout Hallownest and literally just kills people. You know, like he literally only cares about the thrill of the hunt. Oh wow, a single Geo. Are you hiding more Geo in here? Nope. Just hiding some more balders. Alright, so this might seem like a bit of an intimidating fight, but it's really not so hard. All you have to do is just target one boulder, and then the other one will fall pretty quickly. There we go. We got some more on the boulders. We'll have to check that out here in a second. Come on, dude. Throw your children at me. Come on, come on. One more. Come on, dude. Give it up. He's really insistent. There you go. Bye. Alright, so what was the lore on the boulder? Let's see. As they age, these creatures become too heavy and lumpy to... I thought we already read this. No, this is what we got the new lore on, was the young boulder. Younger hunters delight in catching these creatures and rolling them around for sport. I encourage you to indulge yourself if the fancy strikes you. That's funny. Okay, so were they guarding anything? Here we have a lot of boulder, and they all seem to be dead. And inside the remains of what looks like another boulder, we have the boulder shell. Protects its bearer with a hard shell while focusing soul. This shell is not indestructible and will shatter if it absorbs too much damage. So while we're focusing, we'll get a sort of shield around us, and it can protect us from a few hits while we're trying to heal up. I also don't think we looked at the lore on this. A swarm will follow. Oh, I'm sorry, it's gathering swarm. A swarm will follow the bearer and gather up any loose Geo, useful for those who can't bear to leave anything behind, no matter how insignificant. And that is me. In the past episodes, whenever there'd be just a literal single strand of Geo on the ground, I'd be like, I gotta get it, I gotta pick it up, I gotta see what it is. We might actually want to come back here later too, because I think that if I were to, oh well, we don't even have it listed, but it looks like this wall right here. This is different from the other ones, right? With the other ones you can't slide on it, but with this one, we might be able to come back here later. So let's kind of mark this too. Might be worth coming back to. Alright, well, that was this area. We got a neat little charm out of it. Is there anything else here for us? Let me see. No. I remember. It was just you up there. Okay. Alright, so where to now? Let's go down. We can pick up some of this life seed that we'd seen before. Get a bit more health. The reason as to why I think we're gonna have to come back to that area is, if you were listening, there was a grub that was crying, and I don't think that we can get to it with our current abilities. Come here, come here. You think you can run from me? Pow! No such luck. How do I do this? Let's just go down. You dickhead. Alright, well, there goes all my life seed. It's okay. Alright, so actually, I'm gonna go ahead and take off Wayward Compass, and let's see what the effect of this boulder shell is. If I can find an enemy to steal some soul from. Maybe one more. Okay, I guess we're just gonna go with boulder shell for now. I was just gonna rest back at the bench, but fuck it, too far along now. Okay, so let's go ahead and get hit by this enemy. Never mind, let's go and get hit by this enemy. There we go. And now, for to heal up, see if there's a little shell. Very convenient for whenever you're beginning on the game and you don't quite know when to time your heals. I want to go ahead and get to the next area before we call the episode. I know there is a bench right here. So actually, you know what? I think that this might be where I'm gonna call it, because we're getting up to about 20 minutes, and that's where I'm wanting to kind of keep things at. So, yeah, that'll have been this episode, and I hope you guys will have enjoyed it. I'm gonna go ahead and edit in those clips I was needing. But yeah, I will talk to you guys in the next video. Bye bye.